everybody, and welcome to Division I baseball coverage on Manchester Public Television. As today we have a matchup between the Goffstown Grizzlies and the Central Little Green. I'm Kyle Hebe, along with my colleague Steve Fossman today. We're excited to be covering this game. And Steve, these teams, Central's only got one victory so far this year. What's been going on with them?
Both these teams have played hard the first couple of games early in the season. They've come away with some 1 or 2 run defeats. Goffstown's moving up from Division II into Division I. And 3 of their losses were by 1 and 2 runs. And Central lost to a powerhouse Concord team in extra innings the other day. So we should see a good ball game here.
Strike one there, the first pitch going on. Connor Hijack is the batter for Goffstown. He is the shortstop there, batting number 5 here. Second pitch from Central. Called strike 2. Hijack in the hole, 0-2 right now count. It's a first 70-degree day so far of this spring here. It's kind of nice to be up here in the booth covering this baseball game.
Yeah, weather's approaching 70 degrees in middle of April. You can't ask for anything better than this.
First ball there from Central. The wind is definitely blowing very strongly out to right field, so any of these left-handed batters are definitely going to have a huge factor in this ability to possibly get a home run today.
Wind's blowing left to right from center field.
We got a single there from Hijack out to left field.
Cam Viney doing the pitching for Central. He has a good mix of speeds, got a nice fastball, live fastball, also nice change in the curve.
Hijack with the head of that pitch there. He was on top of it and sent it right out there to the left fielder. Catcher and pitcher are already talking. This is hopefully for maybe a possible double play or something.
That's just Nick Von Breeden is the catcher for Central. He's went out and tried to settle Cam down here early in the ball game.
He had him in the hole too, 0-2, but now he's got a runner on first to see if he can how he can handle this. First pitch is fouled back. Hit off of something and landed in the stands, which then bounced onto the field. So we didn't have to lose a ball so far.
That's a good thing. A lot of room down the lines. We've mentioned it before on the telecast. Fielders have an opportunity to catch some foul balls down the first and third base line.
Central gets the call. Strike 2. Well, give him credit. He's been able to get 2 strikes on both the first 2 batters, but see if he can get that most important third strike. Pitch. And it is sent right out to left field, but it is curved foul. Good job there by the batter to try to get something going there from Clay Campbell.
Yeah, Clay Campbell trying to inside out an outside pitch on the outside corner, sent it down the left field line, just went foul. That ball would have probably went into the stands and been a ground rule double, and Goffstown would have been in business.
Yeah, they would have been runners on second and third, but Campbell coming up here with still 2 strikes on him. The second baseman for the Grizzlies. You can just hear the Grizzlies. And he hits it over to second baseman. It takes a hard bounce and goes into right field. That makes Hijack go all the way to third. The throw is there, but he is safe. Throw into second, but it's safe. It's a double there from Clay Campbell.
Good job of hitting the ball, kind of ate up Sam Schneider at second base. Good job by right fielder Jeron Franco throwing the ball in to third base, but Central's got to cut that ball off in the middle, not allowing Clay Campbell to reach second. So now Goffstown's is in business here with no outs in the top of the first inning with 2 runners in scoring position.
That was an extremely hard bounce there to that second baseman. That ate him up. That was, you don't get that on a grass surface at all.
Most of these teams have been playing low-scoring games, so Central elects to bring their infield in here early in the ball game.
Strike 1 to Robert Doherty. He's the
left fielder.
Left fielder there, batting in the 3 spot. Number 8 for the Grizzlies. Oh, he fouls it off. He's down 0-2 as well. 3 batters in a row that's gone 0-2 for Central.
Good job by Cam Varney getting ahead of the hitters, and all that will do is keep his pitch count down, as we do have a pitch count limit here in NHI Division I baseball. No pitcher can throw more than 120 pitches in a ball game, so we'll keep an eye on that as the game goes on.
He's already in the teens, I would say.
Yeah,
Strike
nice
3
ball
there to Robert Doherty. That's the first out of the inning here for Central.
Great job of pitching by Cam Varney. Had him in the hole, changed up on him, threw him a nice curveball that caught the inside corner. So Central does have their first out in the top of the first inning. Brings up the cleanup hitter.
The cleanup hitter is Will Susie. Good hockey player as well. Playing out in center. Strike 1, and it seemed wide from up here, but hey, the ump's getting paid to do his job down there. That's Cy Tibbetts who's behind the plate, along with Brian Smith out in the field for umpires.
This is a big out here to prevent Goffstown from scoring or any contact.
They can get any sort of fly ball. That'd be very, oh! He managed to get out of the way on that one. That was an inside pitch that Susie did not appreciate. 1-1 count now. Gets the call. Runners on second and third. And it's a hit out to right field. Can they make a play? It is not. It gets away from him. 2 runners will come in. And Susie is going to keep rambling. He's on to third, but the stop sign is up, and he's going to make that stop. A 2-run triple there for Will Susie, and the Grizzlies take the 2-0 lead.
A great job of hitting by Will. An outside pitch he can handle, and drilled the ball down the line. Jaron Franco come in and gave it a diving attempt, but you can't let that ball go by you early in the game like that, allowing 2 base runners to score for Goffstown. So the visitor Grizzlies have a 2-0 lead here early in the first.
Well, the Grizzlies coming to the season 0-3. They've been outscored 10-5, so they haven't really scored that much so far. To get 2 runs in the bottom at the top of the first is huge. Now it's about Sebastian Beal, the third baseman. He takes a strike. Beal, also a big hockey player. He was on a lot of our Manchester Public Television telecasts when either Central West or Memorial were playing against Goffstown. He's the third baseman again for the Grizzlies. 0-1 count. Ball 1. Inside pitch, he kind of, his knees were a little buckled there. He just didn't know if to get out of the way or, stay where he was. And see what Beal can do here. Pitch fouled off. Another batter with 2 strikes on him. This has been very interesting to see here from Central. They've only gotten that 3rd strike just once. And with 1 out here, there's still a RBI on the table there for Beal. Pitch. Oh, strike 3. Beal takes an inside pitch and he cannot handle it. And it's another K there for the Central Little Green.
Good job of pitching by Cam, trying to work out of this early game mess here in the first inning. Let's see if he can get the 3rd out to keep Goffstown at bay.
Now at the bat, Jared Heidenreich. He's a designated hitter. And he hits it right back to the pitcher, who snags it and throws to first. Oh, it is not! He drops it at first, and the runner comes in.
Yeah, that's really
That's going to be an E for the first baseman there.
Yeah, Kyle Swetland's got to make that play over there. I know the ball was in towards the runner running up the line, but Kyle's a senior here on this club, leader. Got to make that play to get his pitcher in the Little Green out of the top of the first inning.
Boy, I was expecting that to be the out number 3 there. That's exactly what Central was hoping for, but now when they were down 3-0. Now to bat, the pitcher, Miles Green. Ball high to Green. As a coach, you never want to see that type of error. I don't know if he just, the wind hit it or something, but throw it over to first. He's back safe.
Early in the season, Kyle, you're going to see some crazy stuff going on.
Oh, absolutely. I've watched a couple softball games so far, and same thing. Ball wide there.
Some of these players have come up from JV, a little bit nervous here, and early in the season trying to get out the jitters, but Central should be in the bench ready to hit here in the bottom of the first.
Trying to get out of the bottom of the first here. Strike two. Another Goffstown batter with 2 strikes on him. That's 7 in a row where each batter has had 2 strikes on him. That's an incredible feat right there for the top of the first inning. And it's hit over to second. See if he can make a play this time. It jumps, bounces, throws over to first, and finally we get the third out for the Central Little Green. As we go to the bottom of the first, 3-0 Grizzlies on Manchester Public Television's D1 Baseball. We're back for the bottom of the first inning here as the Central Little Green try to get some runs here. First pitch is bounced to third. He drops it, and he's going to be safe at first.
Good job of hustling down the line by Hayden Herrick. Hit a little chopper over to Sebastian Beal, and Sebastian couldn't handle it. Tried to take the ball out of his glove a little too early. And Hayden Herrick's on with an infield error to start the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the catcher for Central, who used to play for Memorial, transferred over to Central, along with Jaron Franco and Jeremy Franco. It's Nick Von Breeden.
Yeah, Central is going to hope for some little luck here. They're down 3-0, and just some bad luck in the first inning, but see what they can do here at the in the bottom of the inning. Oh, almost a throw over to first, but he decided to hold off.
Miles Green, the pitcher, lanky right-hander for Goffstown. Looks like he's in control. He can throw the baseball, so let's see how he fares this afternoon.
He got that third out in the first inning, and see if he can, hopefully he's not too exhausted. Now he throws over to first, but Herrick is safe there. Wind is definitely very strong out here today. And the pitch for Miles. Bunted, missed, throw to second, and he is safe. Nice job by Herrick to get a stolen base.
Herrick slid to the outside of the bag. He saw the ball coming in a little short. Nice throw by Liam Kilbreth down to second.
Cusack with a nice tag almost, too.
Yep.
I don't know if he really got it from our angle, but either way, he is safe there as Herrick.
Yeah, he slid around the tag. He was on the outside of the tag. You couldn't see it from our angle here. But manager Kevin O'Leary did a good job of having Nick Von Breeden fake bunting and giving Hayden Herrick a little extra time to get down to second base. So Central's got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Let's see if Nick can come up with a timely hit.
Umpire says, play ball. Kind of in a roundabout way. Strike there again. A little bit behind that was Nick. A 1-1 count. Green gets the call. The pitch. Just wide there. Little Green teammates there on the dugout wall. Ball inside there. We got a 3-1 count here. Catcher there for the Little Green. Pitch. He swings at that. It looked like it would have been ball 4 from our angle, but he got to make contact with the ball. He tried it. Now we got a full count.
Nice pitch by Miles Green. He handcuffed the Central catcher on that pitch on the inside corner. Counts full.
And foul ball there. Goes all the way bouncing over to basically the football pads for practice. Those won't be getting much use for a couple more months now, but they're going to be collecting some foul balls from anything from high school to eventually the Legion teams. 3-2 pitch again. And strike 3. Good job by Green to come back. He was down 3-1 and was able to get that K.
Nice pitch by Miles Green in the outside corner. And Nick swinging at that pitch, so he gets a big strikeout here for the first out. And the Little Green bottom half of the first inning brings up the first baseman who made that error in the first inning, Kyle Swetland. See if he can atone for himself here with a timely hit.
You know it's on his mind right now for his team. Ball inside there from Miles Green.
Kyle Swetland's usually a solid player, high school player in this game. You don't see him make too many miscues out there, so I'm sure he's wanting to atone.
Ball inside. Oh, that's called strike. Interesting. It looks like the same position as the one before.
Caught the inside corner. Looks like early in the game, umpire Cy Tebbets is opening the strike zone up a little.
Ball 2. 2-1 count there. A lot of inside pitches here so far to Swetland. Miles Green gets the call. The pitch. Ball 3. Another 3-1 count there.
Goffstown early in the game looks like they mean business, Cal, trying to get their first win of the season.
Strike 2 there. They're making a pitch a little bit, the Little Green are to Miles Green.
Second hitter going full.
Yeah.
First one full and 2 hitters in a row.
6 pitches to the second batter. And it's hit over to second base. Can he make the play? He does. There's 2 outs there for the Little Green. Nice job by Clay Campbell. Throws it over to the The first baseman is Colin Burke. That's right. Colin Burke is DHing and also playing first base there. Not used to those. You know, in my days, we didn't really have a DH type of position, but it's all good. It's a way that college or high school baseball is these days.
Well, we were talking about it between innings. It's kind of a way to take some pressure off a pitcher. I don't mind hitting for a pitcher, let the pitcher relax between innings, but Goffstown's doing something different here. They're hitting for a position player, the first baseman.
And ball two gets a own. Herrick thought about it at third, but it just did not get that far away from the Central Kilbreth Liam there from Goffstown to get that run in. But Central is really needing this right here to get some momentum here. And the pitch, strike. We got a 1-2 count this time.
Liam Kilbreth made a very nice play on that pitch before the strike to Jacob Pellerman. Textbook job of blocking the ball, saving or preventing a run from scoring.
Absolutely. Miles Green, and it's hit over to third. Can Sebastian Beal make a play this time? Throw over to first, and it gets the out. Central is not able to get their first batter in, and we will go to the second inning here as Goffstown will come to the bat again, up 3-0. And we are back in the second inning here for Manchester Public Television's baseball game of the day here. Strike one there to the Grizzlies. We got 3 runs in the first inning. Second pitch here. Ball low. Up the bat is Nate Benacorsi.
Nate Bonacorsi, the right fielder for Goffstown. Left-handed hitter, looks like a hitter. Batting in the bottom of their lineup.
Benacorsi. Oh, he hits it out to right field. Is it in the gap? It is. It's going to take a bounce against the wall. Nate's going to keep rounding. He's going to stay at second for a double there.
That ball was drilled into right field. That ball one hop, short hop, the right field fence, 366 out there in right field. So just as I mentioned, Nate looked like he was a hitter, and he took an inside fastball deep over the head of right fielder Geron Franco. So Goffstown's back in business here in the top of the second inning as the manager, Adam Lawrence, is speaking to the Goffstown catcher, Liam Kilbreth. So what they'll probably do here, Kyle, is probably bunt. He's bottom of the order and bunt that base runner over to third base and have him get over to third base to try to score on any contact. So let's see if Liam, he went over to talk to the coach. Let's see if he's going to bunt here It's a bunting situation to move Nate Bonacorsi over to third base.
Yeah, it's be a smart move. Let's see what Liam can do here, though. The catcher there for the Grizzlies.
Liam looks like he's pretty good with the bat, so
Doesn't seem like so far he has any. Oh, now he turns that ball, though.
he is bunting, and Central has the wheel play on where they have the second baseman going over to first. Kevin Rodriguez is the shortstop. Got to cover second base.
I agree. I was just going to say that. He was not anywhere near the bag, and Nate had a huge lead at second base.
Nick Von Breeden could have thrown back at him, but Kevin can't stand there. He's got to go to the bag and cover his position.
That was an attempted bunt on that one, but a miss there from Liam, and it's now a 1-1 count. Bunting was never my forte. I was always
I love it, Kyle. Small ball.
Small ball's great, but I was never. I don't know. Being a big guy, I had to get down pretty low to get that bunt. Oh, inside pitch. Good job by Kilbreth to get away.
Cam, knowing that he was going to bunt there, square to bunt, threw him a fastball up high. Good job of pitching.
A 2-1 count here. He decides to swing at it. It is hit out. It should be in foul ground, but can anyone get to it? They cannot.
First baseman Kyle Swetland was playing in for the bunt. He was charging, so he had a long way to go, and Sammy Schneider come all the way over to second base. As we mentioned, Kyle, there's a lot of room down here.
A lot of room, and the wind is blowing directly that way, so that could have been a huge factor for pushing it as far as it did.
Blowing left to right, and that ball just kept blowing.
Off the bat, I thought it might land in fair territory, but it just kept getting pushed there into the foul ground.
So now there's 2 strikes, so it looks like Liam will probably be swinging away. Central moves their infield back. Let's see if Liam can do his job and move the runner along.
And the pitch, high, 3-2 count.
Okay.
So that's 8 out of 9 batters that have had 2 strikes on them for Central.
And most of them full counts.
Such as what we have here. Oh, we got a timeout from Liam. He steps out.
Now what Cam Viney can't do is walk this batter. Liam's been tough in there, fighting off some nice pitches. Let's see if Cam can put him away.
Be nice to get an easy out here for Central. The pitch, and it is strike 3. There we go. Good job by the little green to get that first out of the second inning here.
Nice pitch by by Cam Viney. Curveball that just faded off the edge of the outside corner.
Up to bat again, and Connor Husak, the leadoff batter. He had the nice line drive out to left field his first time up the bat. Takes strike 1 here. He's trying to hit it again out to left field, but he just missed it this time. 0-1 count. Pitch. Oh, he hits it out to left again, and it's curving out. It's going to land in the gap, and it's going to 2-bounce the wall. It gets in there. That makes it easy for Bonacorsi to come in. And he's going to come into third with a triple there. An RBI triple from Connor Husak.
That ball was drilled in the gap in left center field. Good job of hitting, expecting a fastball by the little green pitcher. And he has himself an RBI here, extends the lead to 4-0.
4-0 there from the Grizzlies. Boy, I was not expecting this for the first 2 innings. Clay Campbell coming up. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 1. Clay Campbell had he ate up the second baseman his first time up the bat. See what he can do here in the second inning, though. 1 out here for Little Green and the Grizzlies, I suppose. Campbell swings and misses again. Strike 2. Down in the hole is Campbell.
Little Green has their infield in. Not wanting this game to get away from them early in the ball game.
Absolutely. Campbell hits it out to left field. And it is caught, and it looks like Husak is going to be able to come in pretty cleanly to make it 5-0 Grizzlies. Nice sacrifice fly there, Campbell.
Nice job of hitting by Clay. Got a fastball he can handle, and like you said, Kyle, put the ball in play. And Goffstown Grizzlies are manufacturing runs here, doing it the right way, and they have a 5 spot up on the board.
5-0 in the top of the second inning here as Robert Doherty comes to the plate. He struck out in the first inning. The left fielder there for the Grizzlies. First pitch is a ball. Cy Tibbetts kind of has a very interesting call there between balls and strikes. It's definitely, you know, you got to really listen in. And the hand gesture helps out a little bit too. Second pitch. Ball 2.
Cam Barney got a disgusted kind of approach here. Hands swagging, and got to fight through this and give his team a chance to come back here. It's still early in the ball game here, and only in the second inning.
Ooh, ball 3 there. Robert Doherty took at the scoreboard does not change that, but I believe that was ball 3. If that's
yes,
yeah. Someone's not pressing buttons properly over there. It's okay. We're here and paying attention to this game. Doherty takes a strike. Smart call there.
You're right, Kyle. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's so no Doherty's number out there. Oh, it is a weak rounder. The catcher takes it, throws over to first for the 3rd out there for the Grizzlies. Nice job by the catcher there to be able to pick that up, and thankfully a nice, easy 3rd out there this time for the Little Green as we go to the bottom of the second as the Grizzlies put up a 2 spot, making it 5-0 here.
Jacob Prevey leading off.
And we're back for that first out here for the Central Little Green. Privey hits one right to the shortstop who throws it over to first to get that first out there.
Jacob Prevey looking for a fastball that he could handle first pitch. He got it and grounded the ball. So after the miscue in the first inning by the 3rd baseman, Sebastian Beal, he's made every play since, Kyle.
It's been pretty easy for him so far. He just had a little tough there. Jerron Franco is now the batter. Takes ball 1 there. You know these brothers a little bit from what you're saying.
I've coached both of them. They proud to report that I'm...
And a hit right over. Easy play for the first baseman to get the out there.
President of the Greater Manchester Colt League, which both of the boys, Jeremy coming up to hit now, the 3rd baseman for Central, is playing in. And I'm proud that most of these boys that play on the Central team and the Memorial High School team play in our league as well and double up and get to play a little bit more baseball in June.
And now the brother here takes ball 1, Jeremy.
Both of the boys, as we mentioned, went to Memorial last year and they transferred over to Central.
And he hits it over to Beal. Takes a tough play for him, tough bouncer, and it's going to get away. What are you calling that? Is that an E or? Yeah.
We'll give him an infield hit on that. I mean, that
I was
ball
going to say, that was a tough
hard.
one. He had to go to his side, and it was going to be a very hard throw to get him. But
I don't know if he would have got him with Jeremy's speed. So Jeremy's on with a 2-out hit and brings up the second baseman, Sam Schneider.
Central, 2 quick outs to start off the bottom of the second here. Let's see if they can make some noise here. Last go, throw over to first. Burke is a big first baseman there for the Grizzlies. I remember him, he played hockey too. He's a defenseman and he takes up a lot of space. So another throw over there.
That was a lot closer than
that
the
was
first.
a lot closer. The umpire there, Brian Smith, had to make sure that everyone knew that he was safe on that one. Now the pitch, ball, bounced into the catcher.
Miles Green slipped on that.
Good job by Liam to stop that, Kilbreth. Miles. Throws back over to first, but his third pickoff move is just a little bit short. He's got some speed over there to first base. And another ball, 2-0.
We have an artificial mound here, Kyle, at Gill Stadium, and some of the players that come in first time that pitch on it have trouble with that dirt.
And fouled off. I could see that. It's a tough one, and you're used to a natural mound, and you have to come here, and you know, if you don't have the right shoes, it could easily make it difficult, such as what we're seeing here from Miles Green. 2-1 count here. Oh, another throw over to first. Fourth throw over to first base. He's thrown over to first more than he has to the mound. But finally we get one. Hit it over to Beal, who eats him up again. It's going to go into foul territory. He's going to keep rounding, and he's going to get to third. Snyder's going to go over to second. Now we have runners at second and third here. A tough 2-out error there by Sebastian Beal, and Central might have some life in this game if they can get some runs here.
Sebastian tried to play that ball in front of him. He should have went to the backhand as the ball was hit sharply, and he tried to scoot over, and the ball went off his chest and into right field. So Central's threatening here in the bottom of the second inning with 2 runners in scoring position.
Kevin Rodriguez up to the plate. He fouls one off into the stands. You can hear the ball hitting the seats out there. Rodriguez is the shortstop, batting in the 9th spot. 1 strike on him now. Miles Green in a little bit of trouble, possibly. The pitch, and it's hit to the second baseman, who grabs it, throws over to first, and they get out of the inning. Central was hoping for some action there, but they did not get any. 2 left on plate as we go to the top of the third with Grizzlies up to bat, up 5-0. We are back here at the top of the third inning as the Grizzlies have a 5-0 lead. In the fourth spot, Will Susie leads off here. He is the center fielder. First pitch, ball wide, gets away from the catcher. No big deal. Ball one, no harm, no foul there.
Will Susie has the biggest hit of the game so far, Kyle, right? With that triple.
Absolutely. He
two-run triple.
Two-run triple.
First time up in the first inning.
He ended up scoring in the first off the error there. Second pitch here. And foul off. 1-1 count.
So important in high school baseball to play right from the opening gun. Central was a little sloppy in the first inning and gave Goffstown a chance to put some numbers on the board, and now they have a big hole to dig out of here in the ball game.
Ball. Oh, we're calling. He says no. Tibbetts throw it out to Brian Smith, who says no, so we got ball two. It's 77 degrees out. I just looked at my phone here, and it's unbelievable to think that we are April 19th, and we got shorts and t-shirt by some fans. Oh, it's hit out to center field. Susie rockets one into the gap again. He's going to stay at one for a single there. But a good job by Susie getting that ball out to the outfield.
They say in baseball you should send the ball where it came from. And Will did that as he was right on that fastball, drilled the ball straight over the pitcher Cam Viney's head into center field.
Sebastian Beal talking to the third base coach. See if, like you were saying last inning, we're going to get possibly a bunt situation here.
Usually a bunt or a hit and run. Usually when the third base coach talks to the hitter.
Beal, the 5 spot, he struck out in the first.
Goffstown would like nothing more but to add a couple insurance runs on here to extend their lead.
Varney gets a call. The pitch is down, straight down the middle for a strike. Boy, that was a little juicy from up here. It's definitely one that I would have liked to have been able to get up to bat with. Varney with another pitch. Oh, it was nice curve on that.
Off-speed curveball had him fooled up there, so Cam come fastball curveball, and he's got Sebastian Beal off balance.
He definitely did not know what to do up there. Beal looked a little silly there. See what he can do. Down 0-2 in the count. Susie on first base. Call from the catcher. Pitch. And he gets a high up in the air. Should be an easy out for Rodriguez, and it is. 1 out for the Little Green. Didn't know how that wind was going to affect it, but it seems like the wind has calmed down just a little bit for the time being.
Flag's kind of wrapping around now, so kind of a swirling wind.
Now off the bat, Jared Heidenreich. He got on, luckily, in the first off an error. Inside pitch. Had to get on his tippy toes there to get out of the way of that one there. 5-0 Grizzlies. here in the top of the third. Heidenreich takes another ball. That one looked a little bit closer.
Yeah, Cam's looking in, staring into home plate umpire. Wanted that pitch.
Don't blame him there. Cam Varney with the pitch. Ball 3, and the throw down to second. It gets away. He gets up. Thinks about going to third, but he's going to stay at second with a stolen base.
Good job of base running by Will Susi. They were trying to get him down in scoring position, so now he's down there at second base with only one out, looking for a timely hit from his.
Oh, apparently that was a strike. I wasn't sure what the call was. I was more interested to see if there was going to be a stolen base. So now it's a 2-1 count.
See if Jaron Heidenreich can deliver here.
Oh, I was right. Okay. The scoreboard operators. Nope, never mind.
No, you were right, Kyle.
I was right. Okay. He threw the bat. Umpires generally do not like that when the player doesn't know the count.
Sometimes it's tough when someone's stealing like that and the catcher's getting up to throw the ball down to second base. Sometimes the umpire can't get a good view. I think that's what happened there with that pitch before the last one.
3-1 count. Gets a hold of it, but he sends it into the stands. Foul. Those are more the football stands for extra points and everything like that out into right field. Same thing with left field. As we were just talking between the break about how they're going to fix this up after the summer, or is it after the football season?
After the baseball season,
After
they're going to put in a new turf and put in some, I guess, do something with the lights. But Joe told us they're going to move the football field out towards the middle of the field and have a real mound. So they won't have to deal with the portable mound anymore next year in baseball.
Finally, we get ball 4 there. After this 3-2 count there. So now we have runners at second and third as Heidenreich gets the walk. Miles Green, the pitcher, he bounced out to second base in the first to get that third out. See what he can do here in the third inning. 1 out here. Green takes the ball wide. It gets away from the catcher, who doesn't even know it's gone. And now the runners have moved up to third and second. This could be a nice possibility for Miles Green to really make his job easier if he can get these runners in.
Cam Varney having a long third inning. He's thrown a lot of pitches, as we mentioned, as a pitch count. His pitch count's getting up there as he's had runners in scoring position every inning.
Every inning so far, absolutely. Ball 2 there. Boy, we got a catcher coming out to try to calm down Varney. Nick Van Breeden. And now all the players will come out and try to talk to Varney here.
Nick's doing a good job here, settling his pitcher down. And also talking to his middle infield is that if that base runner is too far off second base, he's going to throw down and try to help his pitcher out here. But good job by Nick trying to settle him down, as Cam was not happy with some of the calls by the home plate umpire, and he needs to work out of this. This is a big point in the ball game here for the Little Green.
Down 5-0. They do not want to go down 7 or more, possibly, depending on how this inning goes. They need to keep this just at 5. We'll see what happens here. Miles Green with a 2 balls, no strikes count. And we got a strike. Some sort of fire truck or something going by with a very loud horn.
Yeah, Justin used to always count how many sirens and ambulances we used to hear.
So far we're going good, but that definitely sounded like oh, fouled off. Varney getting back into this count. It's now 2-2.
Great job by Nick Van Breeden going out, settling his pitcher down. And Nick seems like he's more focused here.
Well, now we got cars racing there on, what's that, Maple Street, I want to say?
Maple. Kind of a dangerous place to be going fast. A lot of
here on the corner
kids out there, and they got a pony field down there on the corner.
Here we are at Ignis Gill Stadium, former field operator for the city of Manchester for many years. Got a stadium named after him. The 2-2 count. Fouled off. Good job there to get ahead of that. Miles Green does. Sai says, go ahead and pitch, Varney. And he gets a hold of it. It's going to drop into center field. It's going to bring in one run. We'll see if they're going to stop the second one. Miles Green gets the RBI single to bring in another run to make it 6-0 Grizzlies.
Good job of hitting by Miles Green. Got a pitch he could handle. He put the ball onto short center field. So now the Grizzlies are in front by a touchdown here in the top of the third inning.
That's a good way to put it right there. A touchdown is no extra point just yet, but we'll see what happens with Nick Benacorsi up to plate. He scored in the second inning on a Connor Hujak triple there.
Nick had a big double himself, first time up.
Strike one there.
I don't see anybody warming up in the central bullpen, so they're going to stick with Cam Varney, I guess, as long as he can go.
It's tough when it's only the top of the third inning, but he has at least thrown, I would say, 70 pitches. And the throw to second, it is safe. Very close play there by Rodriguez to try to get Miles Green, but he slides in safely. And now runners are again at second and third. Boy, 1-1 count here. Varney looks to get the call from Van Breeden.
Let's go, Nate!
Fouled off. Now there's 2 strike on the Grizzlies. They seem to be doing all their damage with almost 2 strikes on them.
Yeah, Cam Varney's had a lot of hitters in the hole with 2 strikes, and he just hasn't been able to finish them off.
Varney with the pitch. Inside. 2-2. Really would be nice if they could get that third strike. He's got 3 Ks so far in this game. Oh, it is a called strike 3. Nice outside curveball looked like there by Varney to get his 4th K. Liam Kilbreth comes up to the bat. He struck out as well in the second, so we'll see if he can get back-to-back Ks, can Varney. First pitch, and he gets a hold of it, sends it out to center, but it should be cans and corn. Central Little Green get out of this with a little less runs this time than the first 2 innings, but they are still down 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the third on Manchester Public Television's Game of the Day.
There you go.
Home team, Central would have to hit in the 5th.
Well, we are back for the bottom of the 3rd inning here as the Central comes up to bat, down 6-0. Hayden Herrick is up to bat. He led off the 1st with a single here, but was not able to come around. First pitch is a ball. Miles Green, who got on in the last time up to bat. Another ball there. See if Hayden can do something for the Little Green. He hits it up the middle, but it's stopped by the 3rd baseman. Throw over to 1st for the out. A nice 6-3 play there.
Nice play by Connor Heisack. Come across the diamond, showed a lot of range on that ball. Throw Hayden Herrick out for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Good job, Miles Green. He tried with bare handing it, but he missed it, and it was a good thing because it went straight over there to Heisack. Now off to bat, Nick Van Breeden, the catcher. He struck out in the 1st. Ball high. Little Green coming this game 1-5. I know in their 4 losses, they were outscored 33-9. So Little Green are not playing as well as they would hope, but see what they can do here.
On the other side, Goffstown's lost their 3 games, and they've lost by 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah, they outscored 10-5 total, which is not very much.
They lost to Concord in a very close game. Concord were a powerhouse last year. They're also undefeated this year in Division I baseball.
Strike 2 there. Then we got a full count here to Nick Van Breeden.
The surprise team of the Division I so far in baseball in the early going is Londonderry.
Absolutely, yeah.
5-0, and they're undefeated.
Fouled right back at us. I was a little worried it might break one of the windows in front of us, but thankfully it went over us.
We might have to open these windows up. Kyle, we get a foul ball. If we get one, we're not giving it back.
Absolutely, I want to keep it that way. And full count pitch. Hits it. It is a long fly ball, but way foul. That lands right over by the football equipment again. So that's 2 for the football equipment. We got 2 fans total way out there in left field, enjoying this 70-degree day. Another 3-2 pitch, and he gets him. Strike 3.
Nice high fastball. Had Nick Van Breeden chasing.
Yes.
2 strike, trying to protect the plate, so he goes down and strikes for the 2nd out of the Central 3rd inning.
2nd K of the game there for Van Breeden, and comes up Kyle Swetland, who bounced out to 2nd in the 1st. Breaking ball that did not really break. It definitely kept going to almost hit Swetland, but he was able to lean out of the way. 2nd pitch. He gets a hold of it, but it's going to be foul ball over to one of those fans that really didn't make a play on it.
Yeah, he's down there. He's got to make a play and help us out a little bit. Now he's getting up to retrieve the foul ball.
Took a lot of effort for him to get that ball.
You're going to have to charge him for a seat out there.
Apparently he needs some Red Bull or something, because there's no excitement there from that fan. Strike 2. Swetland down 1-2 in the count. See what Miles Green can do to get out of this inning quickly. And bounces one in. Good stop there by the catcher, Liam Kilbreth.
Central is managed by Kevin O'Leary, and first base coach is Ernie Yerington. I sense that Kevin and Ernie's not too happy the way the Central season started.
And there we go, strike 3 by Miles Green. Quick inning there for the Goffstown Grizzlies, and we will go to the top of the 4th inning with a 6-0 Grizzly lead.
We'll be right back.
Nine for 20. 9 for 20.
Well, as we start the top of the 4th inning, we got some defensive changes here for the Central Little Green. Coming into pitch now is Kyle Swetland, and playing over at first base is Thomas Mulholland. There we go. I wasn't sure if that's what it was. Some of these coaches' handwritings, they should be doctors if they weren't coaches.
Yeah, Cam's done for the day. Where 6 runs scored on Cam Varney through a lot of pitches. So manager Kevin O'Leary is elected to bring in Kyle Swetland. He's a big, strong right-hander, so hopefully he can keep the Grizzlies at bay to give the Little Green shot to come back here in the final 4 innings.
Having a little difficulties in some of these warm-ups here. They're getting away from the catcher, Nick Van Breeden.
Thomas Mulholland does a little pitching himself. Also played in the recreational baseball league. Pretty good kid, so he's over at first base.
Young guy who looks like he's ready to get some action here for the Little Green. See if he can, as you were saying on the break, they lost some seniors last year, or this, and this is definitely a young ball club.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Kevin O'Leary and Ernie Arrington, the coaches, they did lose some nice talent, senior talent last year, but they did have some players that moved up that have a chance to start here for the Little Green varsity team, and so far in the young season, they haven't produced, but hopefully things will get better.
Well, coming up to the bat, boy, this Connor Hijack, who's had a great game so far, scoring 2 of the 6 runs so far from the Grizzlies, getting a single and then had a double in the 2nd inning, I believe?
Yeah, 2 hits and also made a couple of nice defensive plays in the field at shortstop.
Ball 1 there. Snyder is a little bit outside. Or Swetland, excuse me. Ball 2 there.
Kyle Sutherland throws a little bit harder.
I definitely noticed that too from the warm-ups in these first 2 pitches. He definitely has some more speed, but his location has been a little off so far. Ball 3.
Name of the game is if you can't throw strikes, you can get yourself in trouble in a hurry.
Clay Campbell is nice enough to go get the ball there so the umpire and the catcher can stay in their positions here. Ball 3 here, see what he can do. And ball 4. Not a good start here for the Little Green as the Grizzlies take a leadoff walk. Tough one, it's all 4 straight pitches. Man, Von Breeden comes out and talks to him, make sure that he's all good.
Hey, Big Clay. Hey, Big Clay. What do you say, 1-1? Hey, Cletus. Hey, Cletus.
Clay Campbell now up to bat. Campbell flew out to right left field last time up to bat, but he did get the RBI on it. He scored in the first as well, so Clay Campbell's had a good game too so far. Down 1 strike, so finally we get a strike here from Central. Gets a hold of one, bounces it right over to our new first baseman who steps on the bag and gets the out.
Nice play by Thomas Mulholland. Ball was hit sharply. He took a look at second base to see if he could turn the double play, but realized it was too tough of a throw as the speedy Isaac was 3/4 of the way down to second base. Wisely steps on first. So we have 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Fastest I feel like we've gotten out so far for these Grizzlies. Robert Doherty up to the plate. Runner on second, and he grounds it over. Nice, should be an easy play for the third baseman, and it is. Finally goes over, but the ball is going to go wide, and we are going to get an extra point here for the Grizzlies, making this game 7-0.
As wisely as Thomas was the play before, Thomas has got to eat that. He was 3/4 of the way down to third base, and that would have been the second out of the inning. And it is the second out of the inning, so
yeah, we still got 2 outs, but we do have another run on the board for the Grizzlies.
They gave Goffstown a gift run there, and now that is the extra point, Kyle, and now they lead it 7-0.
Susie up to the plate again. He's scored twice as well. He's gotten some great pitches to hit so far. Strike 1 is Susie. He got a triple in the first and a single in the 3rd inning. See what we can do here in the 4th. Ball 1, 1-1 count.
That was a very smart play by Connor Isaac going over to third base that put some pressure on Central's defense, and they cracked, trying to throw the ball to third, allowing them to score.
Nice curveball there for a strike 2. Susie in the hole, 1-2. Yeah, smart base running in my eyes. Like definitely, you know, he saw that the ball was thrown, gets a hold of it, and it flies out, flies out over there, lines out, excuse me, to the second baseman for the out. So Goffstown only gets 1 run this time in the 4th inning, but they lead it 7-0 over the Central Little Green. We'll be back with Manchester Public Television's baseball coverage in just a moment. And we are back for Manchester Public Television's action of D1 baseball as the Goffstown Grizzlies take a 7-0 lead into the bottom of the 4th inning. Miles Green still on the mound there for the Grizzlies. Strike one. Jake Pellerin is up for the Little Green. He grounded out to third in the 1st inning for the 3rd out, so we'll see what he can do here in the 4th. Ball wide. You know, the Grizzlies came into this game, they hadn't won a game at all. They lost to Alverin 3-2, lost to Exeter 3-0, and lost to Winnicott 4-3 here. So they are looking like they finally are going to get on the win column. Strike two there to Pellerin. A lot of very close games. Like I was saying, they've only been outscored 10-5. All these games, 2 of these games were 1 run. Miles Green with the K. Pellerin just watched the pitch go by, and that's 3 Ks in a row there for Miles Green. 2 in the 3rd and 1 here in the 4th. As Jared Privey comes up to the plate. He's the left fielder for the Little Green. Green with a pitch wide.
Jacob Prevey, he also pitches for Central. He's one of their star pitchers. I should see him maybe in another telecast down the road, Kyle.
We'll definitely be looking for his name out there. But Central, on the other hand, they've had a tough one so far. They lost to Londonderry, who, as you mentioned, is undefeated, 14-3. They lost at Keene, 12-2. They lost a tough one at Pinkerton, 4-3. Inside, strike there. 1-2 count. And they lost to Concord 3-1. So they've had some blowouts, and they've also had some very close games. Ball wide, 2-2 count there.
Miles Green is right around the plate with everything he throws, and 9 out of 10 times when a pitcher does that, they're going to get the benefit of those close pitches.
A grounder into the hole, and it gets past the shortstop into left field for a single there. Good job by Privey to get finally a hit going. We've not seen one in a couple innings here for the Little Green, so finally we got some action here. Miles Green has been controlling this game for the Grizzlies. See what we got here in the bottom of the 4th. Up to bat now. Little Green. Looking for a bunt. It gets away from the catcher. He does not try to go to second on the play.
I think Jaron Frankel's a little confused. Kevin O'Leary, the manager, is upset.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be bunting here in the 7-0 game. Jaron Frankel squared to bunting. Kevin O'Leary, whatever sign he gave him, Jaron Frankel didn't pick up the right sign. They don't want to give out an out here in the 4th inning, down 7 runs. Every at-bat appearance is important for the Little Green.
Nothing drives a coach more insane than when a player does not get the call right, does not execute the play. So we'll see what Jaron can do with the 2nd strike. At least he was smart and didn't try for it. 1 ball. Throw over to first. Colin Burke, again, with his huge arm reach, is able to control that. Miles Green. Ball high.
Estrada laying off that pitch by Jaron Franco out of the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Green with a pitch. And it's a strike. Outside of the plate there, but looks like he hit the black. Green, 1-2. Oh, and it gets a hold of it. Hits out to right field, but he does not catch it. It is dropped, and he'll go for an error as the runner has to go to second base.
Nate Bonacorsi out there in right field, a classic example of trying to throw the ball before he caught the ball, watched the ball go in his glove, was worried about that base runner on first base, and I don't know why he would be with a 7-0 lead, but misplayed the ball in right field, and now the Little Green has their 2 men on first and second base with 1 out, and hopefully they can do something here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Well, runners on first and second. Miles Green throws a strike here. See what the brother Jeremy can do here. Boy, they just hit the top of the glove. That's going to be a tough one going into the vacation with that on your minds here, as the New Hampshire goes to on April vacation this week. 1-1 count here. Gets a hold of it, flies up in the air as long. Oh, just barely misses it.
Nice play by third baseman Sebastian Beal with an all-out slide and dive, trying to help his pitcher get out of this inning.
Does a long ways to run. It almost reminds me of the Oakland Athletics field, where there's just so much foul territory that, it's fair game. If you can run and catch it, it's an out. But so Beal was not able to get it, and it's going to be a 1-2 count to Jeremy.
Unlike Fenway Park, Kyle.
Yeah, unlike Fenway for sure. Gets a hold of it. It is going to be foul.
Jeremy Franco's up there hacking away, trying to protect this at-bat up there, and just missed putting that ball inside the third base line. That ball would have been trouble. And Central would have had their first run of the game if that ball was fair.
Franco was able to get a single in the second inning and made it all the way to third base, but was not able to get, no one was able to hit him in for the Little Green. So he's got a hold of the ball in the second. See what he can do here in the fourth with a 1-2 count to him. Pitch. Ball 2.
Good eye by Jeremy Franco. That ball was off the plate, and disciplined job of hitting, letting that ball go instead of chasing that ball out of the strike zone.
Miles Green. Another foul ball. This fan is actually excited for it. One hops him, and he throws it back over to Beal. Nice job by that fan. He could be our fan of the game right there, that play.
That's the play of the day here at Gill Stadium. Sign him up. Central might need him to pitch the last couple innings.
Central might. I don't know if he's able. I don't know what his eligibility is, but they might be calling his name in just a little bit.
He threw a strike to the third baseman.
Miles Green, 2-2 count. Fouled off again.
Good job of staying in there by Jeremy Franco, fighting off some good pitches. Need a clutch, timely hit by the Central Little Green third baseman.
2-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Miles Green. And he gets the K, throw over to first, and he's safe. Good job there by the catcher. Liam Kilbreth with a great idea after the strikeout, trying to get that third out easily.
Good job of pitching, too, by Miles Green. He fought with Jeremy Franco as he fought off some good pitches. So Miles Green wins that battle for the second out of the Central fourth.
See what Sam Snyder can do here. He got on for an error in the second. Ball high. That should have been the third out there for the Grizzlies here. We'll see if they can still manage to get out of this inning without any runs. And strike there to Sam Snyder. Good pitch by Miles Green. The second baseman for the Little Green up the bat. Pitch. Fouled off. 2 strikes now to Snyder, 1 ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The umpire agrees with me on that. Glad to hear that. Miles Green bends down, looks at what the catcher's giving him for a sign. Looks over to first, second, and the pitch. Ball wide.
Nice curveball by the Goffstown right-hander, trying to make Sammy Snyder chase after a bad ball.
It looked good somewhat, but Snyder was able to lay off of it. Now, another foul ball. No fans over on this side to get that, but first base side foul ball makes the Central bench have to get out there and a little jog over there to get that foul ball. Another 2-2 pitch here from Miles Green. Ball high. Runs the count full.
Well, the benefit of it now, Kyle, is base runners will be moving here on a 3-2 pitch, so if a ball's in the gap, Central might have a shot to score 2 runs here.
Let's hope for the Little Green to get on the board here. Sam Snyder waits for the pitch. Ball high. A bases loaded possibility here from Kevin Rodriguez, the shortstop.
Good job of hitting by Sammy Snyder. Fought through several pitches and drew a 3-2 walk. So Central's threatening here with bases loaded, as you mentioned, Kyle, trying to get a hit from their number 9 hitter, shortstop Kevin Rodriguez, who's a pretty good contact hitter. Let's see if Kevin can step up here to close the gap in this ball game.
Rodriguez grounded out to second base there in the second to end the inning. See if he can get anything into some green area this time to bring in a Little Green teammate for a run.
Base hit will play 2 runs here.
Miles Green. Pitch. Strike 1 there to Rodriguez. And second pitch here for Miles Green. Outside behind Rodriguez. Good stop there by the catcher. Looking at Rodriguez, it's very interesting. He's got batting gloves on, but yet he's got batting gloves hanging out of his back pocket.
Those are his base running gloves.
Base running and batting, okay.
Remember when we played, we had one bat, one glove between teams. We used to run onto the field and throw our glove to the person playing the same position, and we had one bat we all used to share.
I am baffled by this right now to see that he's got this many gloves.
Now they have $300 bats and 2-3 pairs of gloves.
Strike 2 to Rodriguez. He's very angry at that one. He's 2-2 now. He should definitely feels like he should not have swung at that, but here we go with a Miles Green fouls it off. First base side, it's going to go all the way down to landscaping. Good job by the Grizzlies being able to go get that for the umpire. Kevin Rodriguez battle with the Miles Green. And strike 3. The Grizzlies managed to get out of this again. 3 left on base there for Central. And we go to the top of the 5th with the Grizzlies up a touchdown and an extra point, 7-0. And here we are at the top of the 5th inning as the Grizzlies come up to the plate again. Kyle Swetland for Central on the mound for his 2nd inning. Fouled off there.
Central missed out on a big opportunity there as they stranded the bases loaded. They still haven't gotten that clutch hit to put them on the board to make this game a little closer.
Sebastian Beal up the plate. He struck out in the 1st and popped out to the shortstop in the 3rd here. He takes the pitch, a breaking ball that had his knees up buckling there. He's down 0-2.
That's the thing about Kyle Swetland. He throws so hard that when he throws his off-speed pitch, the hitters are kind of fooled by it because they're expecting something hard coming at him.
See if Swetland will go back to his fastball here. Definitely not what the first pitcher had was Cam Varney, but Swetland definitely has some more, arm strength. And it is a hit out to left field. Should be a single here for Beal. He finally gets a hit here. And to start the top of the 5th here with a single.
Good job of hitting by Sebastian Beal, looking for dead red fastball. He got one that he could handle. He drilled it between short and 3rd. So he's on first base to start off the Goffstown top of the 5th inning. Brings up the designated hitter, Jaron Heidenreich.
Franco and Rodriguez didn't even have a chance in that. That was a line right out to the left field here. So we'll see what Heidenreich, who has done pretty well so far. He's got on by an error. And then a base on balls, got all the way to 3rd base, just was not able to score there in the 3rd. Swetland with the pitch. Fast, but takes a bounce. Little head shake there by the catcher. I don't know if they were on the same page or if just he can't believe that he actually stopped that. Van Breeden looks like he could be a hockey goalie with the way he's catching that. Oh, we got a timeout. Umpire.
You know what this is, Kyle? He might think that the hitter is stealing the signs, probably either from the catcher or maybe calling timeout. You can't call timeout when he's in his windup. He's talking to both the central catcher and the hitter, so something's going on between them.
You don't want any trouble here from stealing signs, so see what Heidenreich can do here. Swetland with the pitch. Strike. Swetland's going to be hitting, upper 70s, lower 80s. Would you take a guess at that? He's got some speed on that fastball.
Yeah, he's probably in middle to high 70s. He's got some zip. Some of these kids tell me they throw in the mid 80s, and I know I've had a gun on some of the thoroughbred kids that play in our league that were all state high school players, and they're only in the high 70s and a couple in the low 80s.
Oh, foul pitch there. Handcuffed him there.
But he does have some speed, some zip on his fastball.
I was more what you consider a Derek Lowe type pitcher. I definitely had some junk, and my fastball was not my forte. I could definitely throw a good slider, but my career didn't really pan out very well. But I enjoy being up here in the booth for talking baseball.
Being part of the game, that's what it's all about.
You don't lose the love for it when you first grow up enjoying it. Interesting era back in the day for my growing up.
Different style of baseball too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's glad to know that steroids are not as huge of a factor as what they were.
Yeah.
And the pitch and another foul ball. This could get it out to Maple Street. Oh, almost landed and hit that car. Bounces across the street. It just missed that car. Woof. And Sweeney Post is going to get a foul ball now, but that car luckily didn't do any damage, just barely missed it. Back to play. A grounder over to second base, gobbles it up and throws out to first for the first out there.
Nice play by both the central first baseman and the second baseman as the base runner was moving on the play. So Sammy decided to break to cover second base and had to change his direction to go over to first. And made a nice throw to Thomas Mulholland for the first out of the Goffstown fifth.
Now up to bat, Miles Green, the pitcher. He grounded out to basically the same exact play we just saw. He grounded out to second and got thrown out at first there in the first. Ball one there. And managed to get on with a walk, I believe it was, in the third and get it all the way to second base, but it was unable to score. So we'll see what he can do here to help his cause here in the fifth. A ground ball again over to second base, thrown out at first. But it gets the runner over to third, but there's 2 outs now for the Grizzlies.
Nice easy charity hop ground ball to Sammy Snyder. Puts it away for the second out.
Snyder appreciates that. Not too much work there. Only had to make maybe 1 or 2 strides to his left there.
That's a good thing about this field too, Kyle. You don't see too many bad bounces, bad hops. You get an honest ball coming towards you. Sometimes you'll see it spin, but you get a pretty honest hop to you if you're playing infield.
Nate Benacorsi up to bat now. Try to get another run on the board for the Grizzlies. He was able to score in the second off a double, and he struck out in the third. Wild pitch, and this will get another run in for the Grizzlies, making it 8-0.
An opportunity there for Central with the wild pitch, and that is a 2-point conversion now as Goffstown goes ahead 8-0.
Boy, it's those aren't going to make the highlight reels, but at the same time, it's going to help your cause for the Grizzlies.
Seems like it always comes too when you get that run at the third base. Here comes the wild pitch.
And a hit. Oh, just barely missed. The shortstop gets it, throws to first, but it is too late. And we got a single there by Benacorsi.
Nice play by both the Central third baseman Jeremy Franco laying out and Kevin Rodriguez, but he had a long throw.
Franco just barely missed that.
Kevin couldn't get the speedy Goffstown base runner.
Now coming up to bat for the Grizzlies is the catcher, Liam Kilbreth. He struck out there in the second. Didn't write down what he did in the third. I know he got the third out, but strike. Oh, throw over to first, but it is back in time.
I think Goffstown missed the sign there. He isn't bunting there with 2 outs. What he was trying to do was fake bunt so to give his base runner Benacorsi an opportunity to get down to second, but he missed the sign over there. He should have been moving on the pitch.
Almost wild pitch there, just outside, but good job there by Von Breeden to stop it. I don't know if Central needs a goalie or what he does in the wintertime, but he might have a career on his hands with the way he's playing back there. Strike 2 there.
Strike now, I think close.
Liam Kilbreth has had a pretty good day catching for Miles Green.
The thing that strikes me about Liam is usually catches are burly and they're, on the Husky side and big so they can block balls. Liam looks like a second baseman more than he does a catcher, but he does the job behind the plate.
Ball 3 there. We got a full count.
Got a pretty small frame for a catcher.
As long as you can catch that ball, I guess he'll do some squats in due time. Fouled off.
Well, he has the arm to throw runners out. We saw him try to throw back behind base runners, and Central was up offensively. So if he can do the job, why not?
Absolutely. Full count here. Swetland gets the pitch. Oh, just tapped over to third. Can he make the play? Oh, he barely does. Nice snag by the first baseman. It was not really the pitch that he really wanted to hit like that, but it's okay. Finally, Central does not allow a run. Oh, excuse me, they allowed 1 run. That's 3 innings in a row with just 1 run, and we'll go to break here in the bottom of the 5th. And we are back for the bottom of the 5th inning as the Grizzlies take their 8-0 lead. But Central Little Green, they've had some action here. They just haven't been able to score.
They had some scoring opportunities early in the ball game. They let get away from them, including last inning where they had bases loaded with 2 outs, and seems like they can't get that timely hit to plate some runners.
Hayden Herrick up to the plate again. This is his 3rd time up. He got a single in the 1st, and he grounded out to shortstop in the 3rd. He's got 2 balls so far. He swings and grounds one over to Beal at 3rd. They're saying it hit off his leg.
Yeah, ball got chopped off. If it hits the batter in the box, it's a foul ball. If it hits the batter as he's running out of the box, the batter is out, but that ball hit off Hayden's foot. You can see the spin going down to the 3rd baseman, so it's a strike.
Well, after a strike call, after that foul, it's now 3-1 count to Herrick. Miles Green still in this game. Ball 4. Herrick for Central gets on base again.
Hayden Herrick's patient up there, got a nice eye, so once again he's on first base, hoping to get a hit from Nick Von Breeden to get this Little Green rally going here in the 5th inning.
The catcher for Central has struck out twice, once in the 1st and once in the 3rd, so his day at the plate has been a tough one. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, throw over. He's back safely. See what we can. Central Little Green can get anything on the board. Some nice talk there from the Goffstown players there, saying that you know, complimenting their pitcher for sure. Foul ball off almost to where our windows are. Just
if we had a net, we would have caught that. I'm going to put a net next time, Kyle, with us.
I have a glove in my car. I might be able to get this for the 2nd game that we have going on today. First one here is Central Little Green and Goffstown Grizzlies. Oh, throw again over to 1st. The umpire has a pretty good spot there to be able to call the safe. Ball again from Green. Line drive they're asking for him. Von Breeden. 1-1 count. Gets a hold of it, but it hits it right to the left fielder for the out. And the Grizzlies get a little scared, but they are able to get that out.
That's kind of lucky for Nick. He hit it right on the head. A nice line drive to left field, but right at Robert Doherty out there in left field for the first out of the Central 5th. Brings up Kyle Swetland, the pitcher.
Yeah, he's grounded out to 2nd in the 1st and struck out in the 3rd. Throw over to 1st again. They're really keeping an eye on Herrick over there. That's at least 5 throwbacks to check on him. Strike 1 to Swetland. I don't know much about Herrick there. Does he have some speed? Because they seem to really keep an eye on him.
He does have speed, but bad thing is...
He's got a good-sized lead there at 1st, and I think that's why Miles Green keeps throwing back over to him.
Yeah, he's trying to bother the pitcher, but if you get thrown out at 2nd base trying to steal in a 8-0 ball game, kind of not a right thing, not a baseball move, so he ain't going anywhere. It's just trying to get in the pitcher's head. Maybe with 2 outs, they might try to send him.
bouncer from Miles Green. Good stop there by Liam. Good Irish name, that Liam Kilworth.
Yeah. And like we said, we've seen him doing the job behind the plate all day long today.
Ball 2, 2-1 count. Clouds seem to be kind of starting to roll in here. We'll see what this, hopefully we throw it behind him. Good job by Swetland to not really move.
It's twice now we've seen Miles Green throw behind a central hitter.
And the pitch. Strike there. Full count now. Swetland only giving up 2 runs so far in his pitching. Throw over to first. Good job by Burke to go between his legs to try to get the tag, but he is safe. Now it looks like we got some action from Goffstown. We got a catcher and a pitcher. Oh boy, they don't like to see that. Ball 4, and now we got runners at first and second.
Yeah, you can see Miles Green just the way he's walking out there. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and here comes manager out to the mound, Adam Lawrence, to try to see if he's okay. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this game. He has to be up close to 80, 90 pitches in this ball game. He's done a tremendous job fighting through adversity. When Little Green had runners in scoring position, he held them at bay. And so that Mr. Adam Lawrence is out there to make sure he's okay, but they do have, as you mentioned, Kyle, some action in the bullpen. They have a pitcher that's run down to try to get ready in case they need him.
Yeah, I believe that was Riley Below. Looks like he was going to be the warming up. That's a far run to try to get it into, to get warmed up here at Gill Stadium here. Wind's now coming from the north.
This ballpark used to be the home for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
Absolutely, the first season for the Fisher Cats. They won a championship here too as well.
So the bullpens are built like Major League ballparks, way, way out in the outfield.
Oh, it is, hits him. It's going to load the bases.
And this is what we were
Jake
talking
Pellerin
about.
had nowhere to go, and he takes the hit by pitch.
How important it was for Central to play a couple of runners in that last inning, because they were in business here with 1 man out and the bases juice. And a very, very good hitter up, Jacob Prevey. Let's see if they can get quickly back into this ball game.
Jacob Privey hoping to get something going here. Looks like it's gonna be called a strike.
Jacob a little too aggressive there, swung on a bad pitch, and he knew it. He's looking to make contact here, but he's got to swing on a ball that he can handle.
And he gets a hold of one. It's gonna send it out to center field and right field. Center field gets it. He's gonna throw to the plate, but it's gonna be cut off. And Central Little Green finally get on the board in the bottom of the 5th to make this game an 8-1.
Job of hitting by Jacob Prevey, set it on a fastball, drove the ball into the outfield. So Little Green are on the board in the 5th.
See what they can do here. They still got runners at first and second.
Surprised Kyle Swetland. That ball was hit deep. Surprised he didn't tag over at second base and go over to third. He would have been in scoring position.
Gets a hold of it, but it's going to be foul ball over to landscape into the tarp. Good job there.
He would have been over to third base in case it was a wild pitch or a balk.
Good job by Burke there for the cutoff. That could have been a close call too. Miles Green gives up an earned run here. He threw 4 1/3 unscathed, but having a little trouble here in the 5th. Jerron Franco up to plate. He grounded out to first and had an error there on the first baseman. So he's gotten on A lot of hits to first.
You can see Miles Green has opened up his delivery now that he's tired. Thus the poor control.
Definitely tell he's a little bit fatigued, hoping to just get through this inning to give his teammate out there in right field a little bit more time to warm up. Green with the pitch, fouled off.
That was a pitch that Ron Franco could handle. Just missed it in his wheelhouse. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Franco waits for the pitch from Green. Green gets the K, and that will end the inning and possibly the day for Miles Green. But the Central Little Green finally get on the board. They're down 8-1 as we go to the 6th inning.
We'll be right back. Good job.
And we'll go to the top of the 6th inning as Central has a new pitcher. The first baseman, Thomas Mulholland, comes into play.
Thomas, a long, lanky left-hander, got a nice live fastball, his nice curveball. He's actually a sophomore this year at Central, one of the younger pitchers. And so he comes on to relieve Kyle Swetland. Kyle moves back over to first base. And so let's see if he can keep the Grizzlies at bay for the final 2 innings of this game. Leading off is their leadoff hitter, had a pretty good day, the shortstop Connor Hyzak.
Yeah, he's scored 3 times, so he's basically won this game by himself. He had a base on balls his last time up to bat. On 4 straight pitches there from the pitcher at the time there was Kyle Swetland. Oh, come back to us.
That went over the fence. We almost had that.
We almost had it. I was I was ready for it. His first strike in 2 pitches, 2 times up to bat now, and 1-1 count. Took 4 straight pitches last time, and Mulholland throws high. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Grizzlies are loud, as you can hear them from up here. That's going to be another strike, and that's strike 3 there.
Nice job of pitching by Thomas Mulholland to a 2-strike fastball. Had Connor Isaac swinging the ball out of the strike zone for the first out of the Goffstown 6th.
Clay Campbell now off the bat for the Grizzlies. He scored in the first, flew out to left field in the second, and grounded to first in the 4th. Ball 1 to him. Looks like that as a sophomore, Mulholland looks pretty good out there. Oh, gets a hold of that, but it's sent out to foul territory on the first base side.
He's got a nice live fastball, like we mentioned, Kyle, and he also is different. I don't know if you can notice it, than every other player that's on the field for Central. Can you notice what?
He's wearing the high socks.
Absolutely. You've got the old-fashioned high-top socks, the high-top pants, and with the socks. I like a player like that.
I was always one of those. I like the high socks.
Yeah.
And 1-2 count here. See what we can do from Mulholland. And he gets another K. Good job there, man. 2 quick Ks here from Mulholland. And the Grizzlies seem to be back in hibernation.
Thomas knows how to pitch. He's pitched through rec ball and some AAU baseball. If he has you in the hole, he isn't going to throw a ball over the meat of the plate that you can handle. He's going to put it outside the strike zone, and that's what he's did to the first 2 Goffstown hitters.
Robert Doherty up to the plate now. Takes another strike. Doherty struck out in the first, grounded basically to the catcher in the second, and grounded out to short in the 4th. So not a good day for Doherty at the plate. See if he can get a hit here. He pops one up. It is in tough territory for the left fielder. Oh, and it gets away from the shortstop, and that will go as a single for Doherty.
That ball was kind of deep, almost into left field. Jacob Preby's got to come a little bit harder than he did. I know he was playing deep on that play with 2 outs. He didn't want anything to get behind him.
It should have been his ball for sure. He definitely should have been calling the other guys off, but it's tough when you got 2 guys coming out and you're trying to get in, and the shortstop took the call was Rodriguez, but it goes for a single, as now we have Will Susie up to plate. Susie, the center fielder, has had a pretty good day. He's scored twice, and he lined out to the second baseman his last time up to bat. Goffstown trying to keep their run-scoring streak going here. They've scored it in every single inning so far. Oh, he gets a hold of it, and nice job by the first baseman, and the Grizzlies are out. Little Green, they get some motivation here as we go to the bottom of the 6th, see if they can keep scoring some runs, as we'll be right back with Manchester Public Television's baseball action. All right, Joe. And we are back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here, as we got a new pitcher and a new batter here. Riley Bello, ball with a ball there. He's just come in the game for Miles Green, but for we got Cody Bruzier up there for Brazier, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, coach's handwriting is always tough to read, but
Cody's up there pinch hitting for Central.
He's coming in for Jeremy Franco. Takes another ball. Nice J from Miles Green there. 7 Ks, 1 earned run, and 5 innings.
Yeah, good job of pitching. You know, he had his moments where Central had runners in scoring position and he fought out of it, what you'd want from your starting pitcher. So kudos to him.
He's in line for the victory for the Grizzlies as Riley Bello gets the count full here. And he walks him there. So good job there by Cody Brazier. He gets the walk. 8-1 now. Central finally scored a run last inning, so see if they can get maybe a few more here and make this game a little bit more interesting. Riley Bello with a pitch. High. Glad we can hear that we are saying his name right from the fans below us. Sam Snyder up to the plate. Gets a hold of it. Hits it into the gap, but it's gobbled up by the shortstop. Tough play. It just has to make the first baseman off the bag. And we will have runners at first and second here for the Little Green.
Nice play by Connor Hyzak getting to that ball, but he had to make an off-balance throw. And a good job by their first baseman from preventing that ball and going down the line. So Central's in business here, as they look like they're fighting right to the end here. They got runners in first and second with nobody out, with a pretty good hitter at the plate.
That's right. We got another ball there from Riley.
Kevin Rodriguez tried to square.
Rodriguez gets a hold of it, bounces it to the pitcher who gets it. Thrown out at second, just barely. That was a tough play by the second baseman there. Sam Snyder was able to just throw the ball barely over to get that out.
Sammy's got to go head first there. He knows it. He went up standing up. They didn't think he was going to make a play on him. But he's got to go head first into the bag. Would have made it a lot closer play. But with the benefit, Goffstown got the middle runner out at second base and have one out with runners on the corners and hoping to get a timely hit from their leadoff hitter, Hayden Herrick.
Hayden Herrick, a speedy player here. Another ball high. Well, this is how they manufactured their run the last inning here. So we'll see what we can do here. See if Herrick can fly one out to center field or somewhere out there on the outfield.
Central needs a crooked number here. They ain't going to settle for one run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're looking for a big inning here and put up a crooked number to try to get back into the ballgame.
A lot of clapping from the dugout here from Little Green. Trying to get into Riley's head. That was another ball, so it's 3 balls, no strikes here. Bello having some difficulty as he's gotten out here. We got another pitcher warming up there for Goffstown. And ball 4. This will load the bases up. Nick Van Breeden, the catcher, who got that run in the last inning, is up to the plate now. He's got 2 strikeouts on the day. Riley Bello in some trouble here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Outside strike there is the catcher, Cy Tibbetts. Or, excuse me, the umpire.
Kind of a generous strike, Ed.
Very much. I thought the same thing. Bases loaded. 1-1 count now.
That pitch looked better than the first one.
You know, this is why we get paid to be up here in the booth and not out there on the plate.
I agree, Ken. They do a good job keeping the game moving.
Fouled off there. 1-2 count. Bello trying to get another out here. Doing anything they can. They're going to have a nice meeting of the minds here. Liam Kilbreth says what he's thinking, and let's see if Riley can listen and get an effective pitch here. Just outside. I think a fastball, trying to get him to swing and miss, but it was just a little too far outside there. Van Breeden was not following that. The pitch. And there's the K. Strike 3 there by Nick Van Breeden, his 3rd K of the day.
Kind of tough for a second hitter. Strike out 3 times. Usually they come up as Nick did with runners in scoring position. So good job of getting the second out by Riley Bello, and faces another pretty good hitter in Kyle Swetland.
Swetland, first pitch, skies one out to left field. The shortstop calls for it, and he makes the catch there. So good job by Kevin Rodriguez to get the 3rd out there. Oh, excuse me, not Kevin Rodriguez, but yeah, the Connor hijack. Yeah, I looked on the wrong side. So and we'll go to the top of the 7th here for Manchester Public Television's D1 Baseball.
Steve Fosman back here at Gill Stadium with Kyle Heavey as we move to the top half of the 7th inning with Goffstown leading 8-1. And we have another change for Central in the game, and playing left field is Darren Caesar. And left fielder Jacob Prevy's moved over to third base, and Mr. Brazier, who came in and pinch hit for Jeremy Franco, Cody Brazier, he's moved out to right field. And up to bat for the Goffstown team is the pitcher, number 12, Riley Below. Play-by-play action, here's Kyle Heavey.
Yeah, we're back here for the top of the 7th. This first pitch strike there. He had a really easy inning in the 6th here was Mulholland. So we'll see if he can keep this going. It's definitely changed the way the game is being played. It's very quick pitches.
Yeah, he doesn't waste no time getting the ball to the plate. And we mentioned off the air as we went between the innings, he throws pretty good for an underclassman, a sophomore.
I'll be looking forward to seeing where he goes here, because he's a hard throwing lefty here, which is you know, anytime you get a lefty pitcher with some movement and everything like that, you know, a lot of scouts like those type of pitchers.
Yeah, you don't see it too often when you have a left-handed pitcher that can throw hard and has a nice breaking ball, and Thomas has all the traits to become a nice pitcher here for Central.
Oh, nice job by the first baseman to snag it. Below cannot believe that he thought he had a single there at least, but a nice job by the first baseman to say no, and the first out here in the top of the 7th.
Kyle Swetland, a.k.a. Sweaty, as his teammates call him, makes a nice play. Made a nice defensive play on a ground ball to end the 6th inning, and here he is throwing the leather again in the top of the 7th for the first out. Goffstown 7th.
Hello. Mulholland appreciates that. Ball one there. Goffstown's number 8, right-handed batter. Number 16 here.
This is Jared Heidenreich, the designated hitter.
Heidenreich takes another ball. Go. He got on first in the first inning with an error. He's at a decent place. Grounded out to second base his last time up to bat, and fouls one off to make it 2-2. He had a base on balls in the 3rd and got all the way to third base. He has not scored in the game, but he's gotten on base a few times, and see what we can do here in the 7th. And he gets the strike, and he misses for strike 3.
That's 3 times that Thomas Mulholland has come upstairs with 2 strikes. And that time he strikes out Jared Heidenreich for his 3rd strikeout of the game, and Mr. Mulholland looks impressive in his relief stint.
Still in the game is Miles Green here. Barely misses on the ball. Thomas Mulholland looks good from this angle. Miles Green had a great day pitching. Up over our heads. I think that made it all over the whole entire place onto Valley Street.
Go through a lot of baseballs here at this old ballpark.
Absolutely. Be interesting to see if it changes at all when they oh, inside pitch. Oh, it's a strike. 2 strikes now to Green. Green's had not that. He's ground out to second a lot in this game, so we'll see what he can do here. And he misses, and that is strike 3.
What a fantastic job by Thomas Mulholland as he comes in 2 innings and strikes out 2 batters in that inning and struck out 4 batters in his 2 innings of work.
Good job by Mulholland there, but we'll go to the bottom of the 7th to see if Central, they have a meeting in the minds here to see if they can get 7 runs to tie up this game. we are back for the bottom of the 7th inning here at Gill Stadium as the Grizzlies take a commanding 8-1 lead into the last at-bat for Central. Ball 1 here by Riley Below to start it off.
Leading off is Jacob Pellerin, the designated hitter for Little Green.
Pellerin flies one almost into our territory.
Joe, you might need to get a helmet. You might have to put a helmet on you here.
These kids are, they've only been missing by 5 feet to get it right into our box here for Manchester Public Television. 1-1 pitch here from Below. Ball 2. Yeah, I might just get that glove between games here to try to make sure that you're safe here, Joe. You got a big weekend with Easter going on. And it pitched out to center. Center field is running out, and he's able to snag it to get the first out there for the Grizzlies.
That ball was hit a long way to center field. But as you can see, Kyle, it's 400 straight away center as we're playing in the next minor league ballpark. And so that ball was hung up out there for the center fielder. Made a nice catch on it, Will Susi, for the first out of the Manchester Little Green last bottom of the 7th.
Well, Jake Privy, he's grounded out to short, flew out to left field, and was able to get to third base in the 4th, but was not able to score. So we'll see what he can do here, keep this game going here for the Little Green. Ball just wide, 2 balls here. Below had an interesting first inning here. He was able to come in and do a little bit of work here, but Central had some hopes in this game, but Grizzlies have been managing them. Ball 3. Just low, looked like. Riley's fastball does not seem to be as fast as what we've seen from other pitchers here, but he's still able to get the job done. And a fly up should be an easy play for the shortstop, and it is. Nice job there from the shortstop, Connor Hijack, who's had a great day at the plate, and he's had a pretty good day in the field here. And to make it 2 outs.
Little Green down to their final out as Darren Caesar comes up for his first at-bat of the game. Went into play left field in the top of the 7th inning.
See if we can hail Caesar here as we takes a called strike 1. And another strike here. Down to the last strike here at Little Green. See what we got from Riley. Below with the pitch. Fouled off into the net below us. Saving the fans from getting injured. So we got here from, ball wide. Nice job there by the catcher to make sure that didn't go to the backstop. I've been very impressed with the catcher here for the Grizzlies. Liam Kilbreth. Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen. And another fly ball to center. He's under it, and he catches it, and that is the game as the Goffstown Grizzlies take it 8-1.
Great game by Goffstown all around. Congratulations to them as they pick up their first win of the season. And congratulations to head coach Adam Lawrence for picking up their first win after they had a couple disappointing losses early in the season. And star of the game, hands down, has to go to number 20 for the Grizzlies, Miles Green. He pitched 5 shutout innings and kept the Little Green at bay until they picked up their first run in the 6th inning. So he gets our Star of the Game award, Kyle. And thank you for inviting me up to the booth here with you.
It's been a pleasure. Seeing how we just met before this game, it was a wonderful play by commentary by you, and we appreciate it. As we'll game time ran a quick 2 minutes and 25 sec, or excuse me, 2 hours 25 minutes. Not that quick. That'd be a really fast game for those 2 minutes. But yeah, the Grizzlies get their first win there. Now 1-4, and Central they go to 1-5 on the season. So we'll be back with more action from Manchester Public Television. Any last words from you?
No, just hopefully Little Green can get it together. They have a disappointing start. We're here rooting for the home team, naturally. And we're here to do a doubleheader. We got the Memorial Crusaders, who's got a fast start so far in their season coming up. But we'd like to congratulate once again the Goffstown Grizzlies as they down the Little Green 8-1.
And we'll be back for more action here for more Division I baseball. For Manchester Public Television, I'm Kyle Heavey.
And I'm Steve Fossman. Good night, all.
We'll see you soon.